Okay, welcome back everybody. This is video number 5, I believe, of my 75-gallon tank build. The shelf is in. Everything is nice and level and smooth. Looks pretty good. Again, just a leftover piece of material from an old entertainment center, so it came in extremely handy. Everything's nice and flush. What I'll do now is go grab the tank, get a buddy of mine to help me slide it right in. And one thing about this shelf, it's going to make sliding the shelf into the opening a hell of a lot easier than just resting it or trying to wiggle it in on the stand without the shelf. So again, it works out pretty good. Here's a little wider view of the area behind my small bar. Okay, be back in a minute. Okay, welcome back everybody. I know I said 1 minute or so, but actually that minute turned into about 2 days. Had some things come up, so I didn't get a chance to come right back and make the video. But real quick, the tank is in. It looks great. It fit like a glove. It slid in on that shelf perfectly. Really happy with the way it looks, the way it fits. It's level, and what I'll do next is add the trim, so I'll probably stop and pick that up in the next day or so. What I also did was paint the tank. I was online looking at a few videos, and there's a guy. His name is Uarujoey, and he's done quite a few videos on do-it-yourself projects. Excuse me. And on this particular one, it was on painting your tank, and what he used was an acrylic, a water-based acrylic paint. I just happen to have some of that paint, not the same brand that he used, but I went and picked up a few more bottles in a cobalt blue. It's the Apple Barrel brand. Picked it up from Walmart. 8-ounce bottle. I think it cost me about $2.60 a bottle or something like that. So it worked worked great. He recommended using a foam roller, which I did, and again it turned out really good. There are my drain holes overflow. And there is the return. So again, it fit in here really good. Let's see, 73 degrees in here, 53 outside. A little bit of the plumbing that I've got, the bulkheads, my drawings that I did in CAD. So again, the tank's in, looks great. Here's a shot of the bottom. I have about, I think, 29 inches from, well, actually, what is it? It's 29 inches from the top of the shelf to the bottom of the top shelf. So I've got a lot of room in there. So what I'm going to do now is, I think I'll stick the overflow box in real quick, show you that. Also, I got an old aquarium light from somebody. I'm going to put that on here. Turn it on so you'll see how just great the blue looks from the other side. So this time I will be back in a minute. Okay, real quick, before I put the bulkheads in and mount the overflow box, just wanted to show it to you one more time. Before, I just went through how I built it. The only thing that's changed is I have drilled the holes for it, and what I'll do, of course, is mount the bulkheads through these holes and put a gasket on, put a gasket in between the overflow box and the inside of the tank, and then screw the bulkhead nut on. Here's the, I think I showed you this a little while ago. There's the template I put together in CAD to not only drill the tank, but of course to drill the overflow box as well. Those holes had to match up perfectly. I only had one shot at it, so, but again, it turned out really good. So what I'll do is I'll stick the box in and just turn the light on and just give you a shot from the inside and let you take a look at it. Be back in a second. Okay, here it is with the light on top. The blue looks fantastic. Really glad I decided to go with the cobalt blue instead of the black. There's the overflow box. Well, you can see it. It's mounted. I have the cover on it, and I think a little under a half an inch space there. Again, I decided not to do the teeth, instead put that top on it to keep my fish from floating down the drain. So there it is. Looks really good. The next video will probably be maybe a week or so after I put the trim on and start the plumbing. I've got a few other things I need to order, get my hands on, and I'll get going there. So happy the way it turned out. I think it looks pretty good. Any questions, please leave a comment. Please feel free to subscribe. This project is coming along really well. Really happy with the project and the progress, and just really excited about the other things that I've got coming up here. So anyway, talk to you soon.